welcome to the City Ground.
Yes, thank you. Over there. I can see myself. Yeah, beautiful. It's cool. Looks nice.
Yes, if you're looking for where the city centre is, so that's kind of that way. All the way down London Road, we take you back into town.
Beautiful.
It's a good looking ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oliver, welcome to Nottingham Forest. It's been great to just have a little wander around the City Ground to get your bearings here as the new head coach. What's the feeling for you being at this historic football club?
It's a great feeling, very exciting first days here at Nottingham, and of course I know City Ground as a manager from an away team, and atmosphere was always brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to manage Nottingham Forest here at City Ground and hopefully giving our fans many wins.
Is that, you talk about the atmosphere, you talk about the size of the football club, a very historic football club as well. Does this all go into what makes Nottingham Forest the right choice for you right now?
Oh yes, it was of course when I thought about the project and when I had talks and had quite intense talks with the owner, and yes, it was one of the topics. You know, two-time European champion. I know it's long ago, but it's history stays forever. Yeah? So the memories stay forever, and yes, it's a very traditional, very historic club with a fantastic fan base and also a very ambitious owner who wants to make a step forward, and all of this. Also the squad, looks very interesting, and that were the main reasons why I then decided to join Nottingham.
You talked about the owner and the ambitions of the club's leadership. When you hear that in discussions to become the next head coach of a football club, how quickly is it important that you're on the same page and you're going in the same direction, because you're quite clearly a very ambitious manager yourself?
I think that's the most important part, but I think it's not just in football. You know, when you have a relationship with your wife, it's important you go into the same direction. Yeah? Otherwise, it won't last for a long time. And it's the same when I talk to a club, to the leadership of the board of the club. It's important, and I think that's fundamental for success. That everybody is aligned, that everybody has the same vision for the club. And if I can see and feel this alignment, then it becomes interesting. And then of course it's important to fill this with life, to do the right steps. I think it's Nottingham Forest is already on a good run, in a good period after getting promoted 4 years ago. Was playing European football, playing the semi-final of the Europa League, and ending 7th the season before last season. So, but I think it's important now to get consistency, because not 7th and then 16th again. So being consistent, a team that plays in the top half of the league, and we know how competitive the Premier League is. So it's the one thing is to talk about it, and the other thing is to deliver, and that's what we will start now. To create a common way of playing, to create a common identity, how we want to deal with each other. I think that's important, to create a spirit, a great togetherness within the team, within the club, together with the fans. I think that's very important, that we have a great atmosphere
and a relationship
among everybody. And this is now to start, and if we can build this, I'm pretty sure that we will be successful.
You used the word interesting. I presume as well, even though you've had a very long career in football, both playing and in management so far, is it exciting as well? Because there's a lot of expectation. Everyone's buzzing off the fact that you've come here, that you've chosen Nottingham Forest, and that Nottingham Forest has chosen you. Is there that still that element of, it's a very, very big job, but I'm really excited about getting going?
Oh yes, it's the same. That's for me, that's very important, that it's exciting for me and it's challenging for me. And that's why we're all doing this, because it's of course it's also a lot of effort. It's a lot of I'm leaving my family back in Austria, but yes, this excitement and now starting to work together. Oliver Glasner can't do anything alone, no chance, no way. But I really believe in that we all together, the staff, the players together, the club, the leadership of the club, the fans, that we all together can really be very competitive in the Premier League, and that makes me excited, and that's what we really started now from day number one. But there is no button to press where all of a sudden it's here. So it's a daily work. It's a progress over weeks. And that's what we started today.
Mm-hmm. And your impressions of what you've seen from it, from now being the man that's going to lead the side. You've seen the ground, you've seen the training ground as well. There's redevelopment going on as well. It feels, and I'm very interested to hear your take, Oliver, of you come into a big club at a time when it wants to get bigger, it wants to grow even more. That must make quite an impression on you.
Oh yes, absolutely. But on the other side, I don't know if you say the same in English. We say it's not the stones are important, the people are important, and that what gives me a lot of confidence for this project, is because I met great people here working for this club, because you can have the best stadium, you can have the best training ground, but if you don't have the right people, it doesn't work. So I think that's the most important part, and this is what let's say after 1.5 days being here, I just met great people. But of course now it's getting each other known and finding the right way how we work together. But also, and for me, it's not just work. Let's say here, that's my life, and it's arriving in the morning and leaving in the evening, and of course working to succeed, but on the other side enjoying, and then to enjoy, you need good relationships. You want to laugh at the training ground, having fun together, but also work hard to succeed.
The career that you've had playing and as a coach and as a manager and directors of football, and all the different kind of experiences and positions that you put yourself in to get yourself here today, are there any ones that you could touch on that have really shaped you and shaped your philosophy and your mindset?
To be honest, many. I had a very long playing career, so maybe not on the top international level, on the top Austrian level, and had many managers, and you think, that's great, I can use. Then you have something, I never want to do this, and then of course also I was assistant manager for 2 years at Red Bull Salzburg, and I was Roger Schmidt was the head coach, Ralf Rangnick was the sporting director. Yes, and this of course affected my career, and then and I hope that, but I'm now a different coach than I was 10 years ago. It's the same when we talk about developing players. It's the same. I see myself as always learning and developing in every part, in the football part, in leadership and in communication. So really taking every chance to develop myself, and that's what I really like in this job, because being a manager is never boring. You have so many
for all different reasons. It's never boring.
Yeah, and tomorrow is never like it was today, but that makes it exciting. That makes it interesting, and this is the challenges myself, and that's what I like in this job. You have to you work with people, and that's what I'm really interested in everyone. And for me, I don't care, if it's the kit man or if it's the owner. For me, it's always the people, the person behind is the most important one. And everybody deserves appreciation. Everybody deserves respect, and that's how I want that we deal, being respectful
with each other.
But also, as I mentioned, having fun together. It's, at the end in the life, it's with just one life, and it's a little bit pathetic maybe, but I want to enjoy this journey, yeah. And I know, and I'm also convinced that we want the players to perform on their top level. And we all know, therefore you need to be in a good mood, you need to enjoy what you're doing, yeah. I don't know somebody who is in a very bad mood and performing on a top level, being an artist or something, it's not possible. Yeah? That's why we want to create an environment where everybody likes to show up in the morning, is willing to work hard, but also enjoying what he's doing.
And just as an aside, you say it might sound a bit pathetic, the whole one life thing. It absolutely does not. You're so right, because it goes by in a blink of an eye. The players are slowly but surely coming back for pre-season, and there's obviously going to be a really good Premier League campaign coming up. How thrilled are you to get your teeth stuck into what this squad is, and to see players that you would have seen from afar or the other end of the football pitch, to now see what you can do with them?
Yes, that's the same. That's the exciting part, because it's now seeing them every single day on the pitch, and not just what they're doing on the pitch, getting the person known, that's what it's now all about. Yeah, getting each other known, creating a common way of playing on the pitch that everybody understands, and then everybody's different. Some they learn very quickly, others it takes a little bit longer, and all this stuff here. That's when we're talking about the journey. Yeah. So and that it starts now, and also I already had a call with the players being at the World Cup, that maybe they could come back a little bit earlier, because I want them being integrated.
Yeah. Did they say yes, they're going to come back earlier?
Yes, we found good compromises.
Just bring it out on a beach somewhere.
No, they deserve, of course, they need, and they deserve a break. I thought, we found a good compromise, so they return a few days earlier, and it's all about being successful, and the players want, and all the players now, they're so ambitious.
Giving yourself the best chance for the preparation.
Exactly, and it's everywhere the same, we can just support the players. Yeah? So we want to help them becoming the best version of themselves. But they have to do it. Yeah, we can't. Nobody will be taller because we are talking to him. Nobody will be really quicker. But if everybody understands how we want to play, that he can rely on his teammate. He knows, okay, I have to do this. I can do this because my teammate is here for me, or whatever. And then it's always the same. I want that they try something. Yeah. So sometimes players try to avoid mistakes. No, it's okay. Of course, not too many, but no, don't be worried about making a mistake. It's just a reaction, how we deal with it as a team. Blaming somebody or working together, for example, to win the ball back. Yeah, and this gives us then a good feeling and a spirit, and that's what we want to create.
So when it comes to what you'd classically describe an Oliver Glasner team, does that depend on who you've got personnel-wise from a playing point of view? Do you have a set in stone specific philosophy, or do you look at the squad and think, well, this way of playing, this formation, this tempo, this fits this group of players? Do you have to assess them? Because I'm just thinking, if Nottingham Forest fans are watching this and thinking from a home point of view of what our side's going to look like under Oliver Glasner, can you give us any insight on what that might be?
It's a bit of both, to be honest. Of course, I have a vision in my head how I want to see us playing, but this has to be aligned with the players we have, with what the players are capable of. Because that's also, if I ask a player to do something where he doesn't really feel confident, or probably he can't do well, he loses confidence. Yeah. So we want the players with confidence. We want the players playing in their best position to show how good they are, and that's why we now need to get each other known. Of course, I know every single one, and I know the profile, I know what they can do. But now getting them known, also the personality. It's some are very extroverted, some are a little bit introverted. Yeah, and this takes time. But we have a great group of players. We have a great coaching staff. With great people, as I mentioned, working around the team. They will get all the support, and then it's up to us to show good performances and to play good football.
So given, Oliver, how excited you are and what you've got at your disposal right now, you step into a football club that's been left in a very good manner by Vitor Pereira moving on. It's the tough part about being a manager. One manager goes, another manager comes in. How important is it that you come into a squad that's been left in a certain way by the outgoing manager?
Oh yes, I think Vitor did a great job at the end of the season. Team was really fighting against getting relegated, and then he came in and did brilliantly, and also playing in the up to the semi-final of the Europa League. So huge credit to Vitor for what he has done and how he achieved all the goals at the end of the season. And yeah, that's part of football then. But yeah, it makes it easier for all of us to start on a higher level with the players, and this helps us to have a better start into the season. So yeah, huge credit to Vitor.
Well, Oliver, you sound passionate, you sound excited, you sound interested in what this wonderful job's going to be for you in the coming season. Do you have a specific message for Nottingham Forest fans as we begin another Premier League season? Feel free to address them directly. Yeah,
first of all, I'm really excited to join Nottingham, to be here now, and also looking forward to play the first home game at City Ground. I know will be a great atmosphere, great noise, and I know that we can count on you, that you always support the team, and that's one of the messages to you, and one of the messages I will deliver to the players is, for me, it's the tougher it gets, the more we need your support, the more the players need your support, because in tough situations, then you need somebody to hug you, and then we will be quite successful together. But one thing is 100%, we need you to play a successful season. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure you will support the team, you will support us, and then, yeah, let's start and play a great season.